Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the VULCAN Report. This end-of-day report is for trading on Thursday, May the 25th, 2017. We'll try to make this quick, short, simple, and to the point. Real quick here, if you look at what happened with Advanced Auto Part, got a nice dead cat bounce, but just not enough pent-up energy in there to quite fill the gap just yet. So we'll see what happens. Tomorrow is Take Back Friday, so chances are you will fill that gap tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens after the holidays, after the shortened trading week next week. We'll see what happens if it can get back up to here, and then we'll see if it gets beat down to the dust again, if it gets sold. That's what it's kind of looking like here. So we'll take a look. Looking at the Nasdaq 100, the market that just won't quit. This thing does not stop. And when it appears to stop, it just keeps right on going anyway. Look at that. Ramps coming up too. Every correction is being defeated. Utterly defeated. Came down sharp here. Then you just V-shape recover it right back up into new highs. Every pullback is being bought in the Nasdaq 100. And we are marching toward, I gave you a target, I said 5,800. We came within 5 points of 5,800 today. So I'm thinking that being that tomorrow's Take Back Friday, we probably will go ahead and just knock that out. Even if we don't close it 5,800, I think the market wants to at least get there and at least, you know, just get us there. So I think that's where we're headed. 5,800 still, you know, we came within 5 points of it today. Maybe we'll be able to best it for tomorrow. Looking at natural gas. Natural gas here is, you know, still in this downtrend channel, trying to keep the momentum going so it can break it and get into that back up to 340 to get to hit my 350 target. Target still 350 on that natural gas. Taking a look at Sly Silver. All right, let's see what Sly is up to. Really bumping up against the resistance now. It knows it needs to close above 17 this week. Tomorrow's the last day to try to get this done. It would be nice, a nice setup going forward if we can get a close above 17.23. All right, but it does need, it's on life support, needs to close above 17.07 tomorrow. It has to do it, or it's going to lose that momentum and fall back down to this trend line support of 16.95. And then if it breaks that, it's not going to be able to find footing again, and it'll find itself in free fall. And then you don't want to see that come into play, because then that takes us down to 16.50 in silver. It's do or die for gold. All right. Gold has a little bit of green on the screen on the daily chart, trying to come up out of this Kumo cloud here. It's going to need to close tomorrow above 1255.40. On the weekly chart, we're probably going to have at least another week or two of trading inside the consolidated Kumo cloud before we can even try to hope to break out of this thing. But looks like the magic number is 1255 on this one. We just need to close above that in order to keep the party jumping. All right, Bitcoin. Total face rippage all the way back to the white meat. I told you guys that when you are in these parabolic situations, you have to tighten up your stops, even to the point of getting stopped out and taking profits along the way. All right. Bitcoin dropping $500 intraday on you, ripping your face off all the way back to the white meat. You can't let the markets do that to you. Remember the motto, take what you can, give nothing back. Do not turn winning trades into losing trades. You can't do that. All right? You don't do that. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. Don't be greedy. Even on the GBTC, as you can see today, we dropped from $565 a share down to $375 a share. The market filled the gap on you, and it did it intraday. It ran you up and then smashed you back down, and then finally settled at 477. That's right, you settle at 477 on the day. Okay? Trade cautiously. Don't be greedy. You know you got all these gaps that came back. You know you're going back down to test this 310 area. You know you're going to about 300. Come on, you know it. At some point, remember, markets have to come back into equilibrium. Look at this. This is not normal, okay, people? I know you're getting excited, but remember, at the end of the day, Bitcoin is still a market. It's a traded market, okay? Both buyers and sellers. Prices will go up and down. They can go parabolic. This is straight up parabolic, all right? It's going to behave like a market, all right? In 1 week's time, your GBTC has gone from 226 to 565. That is not normal. That's an amazing move, but it's not normal. I gave you guys the call days ago. All right, back when you were here, I told you. Back when you were there, I told you where the thing was going to go. And I've been telling you every day, tighten up your profits, move your stops. If you guys don't listen, that's on you. You can lead people to the water, but you can't make them drink. So I'll end it with this. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can, give nothing back, and don't think for a minute that the selling is over. It's not. It's going to pick up again. Volatility is entering this market. I've been telling you guys that the big institutions are starting to play in this market. I've been telling you guys they already have this market pegged and targeted for destruction. The algorithm bots are already starting to be active in this market. I told you it was coming. You had a small window when Bitcoin was a clean market. You didn't have institutional money coming in there like this. You didn't have high frequency trading bots coming into the market. Now you do. This market has become gold. It's become silver. It's become the stock market. All right? Whether you like it or believe it or not, this market is prone to all the market forces that all other markets are prone to. It moved $500 against you today. Tomorrow it could be 5,000. Just hear me out. All things being equal, when you fill this gap down here at 300 on the GBTC, just be careful, folks, because when your correction does come, Bitcoin's going to 900. All right, it's going to go to 900 on you. All right, it could eventually end up going to 10,000, but in the short term, it's where we are now. All things being equal, you got a retracement coming. You got a pullback coming, and it's going to be fast and furious and hard. All right, it did it to you before. It's going to do it again. Just be prepared for it. Don't give back all your profits. All right. Come on, see me at pulsewavetrading.com. Learn how to trade Bitcoin correctly and effectively and efficiently. Know when and what is coming before it happens. That's what the pulse wave price triggers are for. You owe it to yourself to beat the central banks at their own game. That's why I'm the algo capitalist. No one else on YouTube is going to be able to give you this information. That's why you come here to get this information. And if you're not already done so, you need to come to Pulse Wave Trading, and you need to enroll in the Learning Academy. You need to learn what it is they don't want you to know. and you need to get yourself involved in here, hedge your physical portfolio, and learn how to trade these markets. Even you long-term investors, you buy and hold guys, you know you hold too long, and then you have to sit through long drawdowns that last for eternity before you can even get back to break even. Don't play yourself. Stop playing yourself. Learn how to time these markets and know when to get out and take the money and run. Would you rather leave out of the building with the lion's share of the booty, or do you want to run out of the burning building on fire? PulseWaveTrading.com. Peace.